Good afternoon. We are gathered today to celebrate the Jefferson High School class of 2021. Please welcome to the stage Superintendent Guadalupe Guerrero, Chief of Schools Dr. Sean Bird, Portland School Board Member Director Michelle DePass, Regional Superintendent Margaret Calvert, Principal Ricky Allen, and Counselor Sharitha McKenzie. May I now direct your attention to the right as we welcome Jefferson High School staff. And now, please stand to welcome the Jefferson High School graduating class of 2021. Go Demos!
Welcome. Have a seat. So I would like to welcome Samantha Levy, who's going to sing the Black National Anthem, Lift Every Voice. You're going to have to stand right back up, I'm sorry.
Grab the mic?
Yeah, no, you don't have to do anything.
Okay. Lift every voice and sing till earth and heaven ring, ring with the harmonies of liberty. Let our rejoicing rise high as the listening skies. Let it resound loud as the rolling sea. Sing a song full of the faith that the dark past has taught us. Sing a song full of the hope that the present has brought us. Facing the rising sun of a new day begun, let us march on till victory is won.
Good job, Samantha. So, good afternoon, demos. Class of 2021. Where you at, 2021? I see you, I see you. It is my distinct honor to address you today and share a few words of encouragement, lessons, and wisdom that I believe will serve you well. 2021, what a year, right? But we made it. First, I would like to acknowledge our distinguished guests, Board Member Michelle DePass, Superintendent Guadalupe Guerrero, Chief of Schools Dr. Sean Bird, Regional Superintendent Margaret Calvert, and our Senior Counselor, Ms. Sharitha McKenzie. There's this song that Alonzo Chadwick sings at our annual Senior Award ceremony. Never would have made it without you. It's a tearjerker for sure. Grandparents, parents, guardians, foster parents, siblings, supportive family members, these young people never would have made it without you. But class of 2021, this is how you thank your parents: by achieving major accomplishments like getting your diploma during one of the hardest years in the history and making good decisions. We're all so proud of you. So I would like to thank a few people who have been supportive to me and helped me get through 2021. My wife of 38 years, Deborah Allen, my two adult daughters, Taylor and Maya, Miss Margaret Calvert, Miss Elisa Shore, my administrative team, Miss Candace Love, Mr. Paul Cook, and Miss Juanita Valder. my head secretary, Melissa France, and my two career ed coordinators, Brittany Warren and Nicole Dalton, who played a major role in putting together your graduation. But last, but certainly not least, the wonderful teaching and support staff at Jefferson High School. Thank you guys. I never would have made it without you. As I was sharing with a couple of seniors, Jaren, Owen, and Ava, up in Mr. Kulak's class a couple days ago, of course, we all know how this has been a hell of a last 15 months. A global pandemic, 33 million people contracted COVID-19, and nearly 600,000 people dead in the United States of America. People say hello to me and how you doing? And I always say, I'm good as long as you see me. Because, you know, sometimes we wasn't seeing people. So I was saying I was always good. We're losing thousands of people on a daily basis. It was frightening, heartbreaking, and all the same time, we had no choice but to deal with it. Just getting through the unprecedented year is a major accomplishment. We all must remember to be grateful that we survived this pandemic and all the lessons learned from it, and one of the biggest things being the importance of family. You persevered. What this experience should teach you and prove to you is that if you can make it through this, there is nothing that you can't accomplish. Educators, parents, students have had to reimagine almost every facet of learning and living this past year. Many of you have had to get jobs and work to support your family. You had to watch your little sisters and brothers. Some of you had extremely heavy burdens, but you pushed through it. Those are all transferable life skills that can take you into your next endeavors, whatever they may be. You should be able to do it. Here's the wisdom I just want to leave you with before I go. I only got 6 things. Treat people how you wish to be treated. Number 1, be in the driver's seat of your own life. Number 2, your crown has been paid for by the breath of your ancestors and the breath of angels. Number 4, you must be able to provide service to people and make a positive contribution to your community. Always do the right thing. You'll become unforgettable. Number 5, you will be rewarded with peace if you do that. And lastly, and I say this with a smile, it's going to seem like it's just 2 weeks, y'all. You're going to be 36 years old. And that's how quickly life happens. So take advantage of every day because tomorrow is not promised. Congratulations, class of 2021. Demos, I say. So we would not be able to do our work without the community educational partners. We want to honor and thank our partners from Self-Enhancement, Latino Network, Portland State, TRIO, Gear Up, PCC, and On Track OHSU. Thank you. Couldn't do it without you. Never would have made it without you. I would now like to honor our students by first acknowledging our students who maintained a 4.0 at Jefferson High School. These students are honored with gold cards. If you're a student who has a gold card, please stand. Any student with a gold card, all of the 4.0s, clap it up for them. Congratulations, good job. When you come to Jefferson High School, you are a college student. Jefferson students are expected to earn a middle college diploma, which means they earn 12 or more college credits. These students are honored with a white card, and if you have a white card, please stand. That should be a whole lot of y'all. Yeah. Already in college. Good job. As I mentioned before, you come to Jefferson, you're a college student. We would like to recognize 2 Jefferson students who not only maintained a 4.0 GPA at Jefferson High School, but also who have earned enough college credits to receive their associate's degree from PCC. The first time these 2 students are honored with a silver honor card, Zadie Jones and Theo Swellum. Please stand. Yeah. First time in the 13 years Miss Calvin and I have been together, we had 2 of them. The Health Science and Biotechnology program features a comprehensive academic offering in core subjects of science, math, and career-related education. The primary goal of this Health Science Biotechnology program is to prepare students for a successful transition into post-secondary education training and future careers in science, healthcare, or biotechnology. Students applied their freshman year and were welcomed into the program their sophomore year. Program completion consists of earning 4 math credits and 5 science credits. These students are honored with a double blue and gold card. If you have a double blue and gold card, please stand, my biotech graduates. Congratulations. So that concludes the special acknowledgement section. I would like to now introduce to you our first student speaker, also a 4.0 achiever and student body co-president, Natalie Satina Hutchin.
Thank you. Welcome. So I'm just going to start off with my speech. So every time I failed a test, every time I doubted myself, and every time...
You take your mask off.
Oh, I'll take it off, yeah. Ah, it's stuck. Give me 1 second. All right, so I'm going to start all over. So every time I failed a test, every time I doubted myself, and every time I was too scared to try something new, I remember it. I remember my struggle. For me, it reminds me of my growth and how at the end of the day, struggling is part of life. I remember being a timid, introverted little girl. I attended Harvey Scott Elementary, K-8 in Northeast Cully. When I remember my middle school experience, the only thing I remember is how much I struggled in every school subject. Once 8th grade ended, I decided to turn my life around. Even though I didn't know anything about Jefferson High School, not even about the middle college program, I still decided to attend there. Since I decided to not attend my neighborhood high school, I had the opportunity to start all over. I had the opportunity to be different. But as you know, no one hands you anything. You have to work for it, you have to put yourself out there, and you have to have the motivation and determination to go get it. Putting myself out there has given me new opportunities and has opened unique doors for me. Every club and program I was involved in throughout my high school years have truly impacted me. I take a look back and remember all the friendships I've made and lessons I've learned. I would like to give a quick shout out to some amazing people here at Jefferson High School. Samantha Gonzalez Velasquez, Erica, Amira, Fabi, Miss Trish, Miss Bovi, Mauricio, and Miss Pamela. My Latinx identity is most important to me. So when Mecha, an affinity group for anyone who identifies as Latinx or who has a Central or South America background, got introduced my junior year, I didn't hesitate to join. This school year, Samantha and I got the opportunity to serve as co-presidents of Mecha. Personally, I grew up lacking knowledge and appreciation of my own identity. I grew up not learning about Latinx leaders. There was never a lesson about them. Samantha, Fabi, and I noticed how Latinx Heritage Month had never been acknowledged at Jefferson. And with the help of some amazing teachers, teachers and students, we were able to put a quick slideshow together. Samantha and I advocated for Latinx Heritage Month. We were hoping our last year at Jefferson would be different. We were hoping for change. One thing I remember saying during the staff meeting was, it doesn't matter if Samantha and I don't see the change. What matters is that future Latinx demos and generations will. I know I've made my Latinx, SEI, and Jefferson community proud. I am here to inspire my community. I'm proud of who I am. I am here to be heard, and I am here to embrace. Thank you. To my fellow classmates, thank you for letting me be your 2020 Rose Festival Princess, class president / co-president for 3 consecutive years, and the Blood Drive coordinator. Congratulations, class of 2021. We made it. Thank you.
Good job, Natalie. Now I would like to welcome Ms. Sharitha McKenzie, our senior counselor, to share a few words with our graduates and their families.
Good afternoon, everyone. And good afternoon, class of 2021. I wish you guys were right here because this speech is for you. So I'm gonna be looking this way and this way. All right, so class of 2021. This is the class who literally dismantled a president. In the words of Janae, what should poppin'? Yeah, she's down there. It's been one heck of a year, to say the least. We started this journey 4 years ago, and we didn't know that we would, 1, live through a global pandemic, 2, go a whole year without physically sitting in a classroom, 3, that some of you would start college in the middle of what would have been your senior year, and 4, that many of you would take on jobs to support your family in the midst of a pandemic, working full-time, may I add. I ran into a student at Target working full-time. But the pandemic has forced many of you to say what only old people do. And you know what that is? Send emails. Congratulations, you learned that. And I will tell you that they kept my inbox full, and my admin know it, and the students know it, so congratulations, you learned how to send emails. Now, some of you are the biggest procrastinators that I know. Yeah. But I will say that you all have raised students who are genuine, authentic, very passionate, community-oriented, curious, supportive of each other, and some of you are just plain funny, Carlos. A couple of fun facts. I like to do this. So there are 2 Maliks in this class, 2 Jacks in this class, 2 Noahs in this class, 2 Calebs in this class, 2 Samanthas in this class, 2 Jasmines, 2 Keishans, and 2 Sophias. It's a lot of the same names. You speak languages like Swahili, Portuguese, German, Espanol, Acateco, and Patois. You come from places like Germany, Jamaica, Tonga, Samoa, Cuba, Guatemala, Mexico, Tanzania, and Brazil, and that's just to name a few. Some of you immigrated knowing very limited English, and yet you managed to pull straight A's. That's commendable. That is very commendable. I don't know if I could have done that. And now many of you have siblings at Jefferson that I could see today. We have 2 Rhodes Festival princesses, one of them who you just saw today, who was the only second Latina in Jefferson history to be crowned, and that's quite a feat, so congratulations, Natalie. And our current princess, Miss Kayla Pierce. So proud of her. She stood up. Some people call her my twin, but her mom gets all the credit, Miss Lisa. I'm really going to miss those of you who stopped by Student Services for chats, Kayla, Kevin, Kylene, Ayantu, Sam, and Ian. Those of you who told me, "Sí entiendo," when my Spanish was not on point. But 2 things, actually 3 words that I'm not gonna miss, and I had to include this. The word lit, the word period, and the word no cap. I hope that those words graduate with you guys. So let's hope that they do. I had to include that. Counselors are afforded the unique opportunity to establish a rare relationship with their students. That is quite different from that of teachers or admin. And I can say that the relationship that I've had with you all has been one of mutual respect and mutual care. Y'all have brought a realness to Jefferson and creativity to Jefferson that will have a lasting impact on the school. I've seen your students at their worst, and I've also seen you at your best. I've seen you cry when you lost loved ones, and I've witnessed many of you find your identity, live out loud, and be authentically who you are. You have overcome, you have protested your way here tonight, and I am so proud of you. I'm gonna try not to cry, because I've done it before. I'm so proud of you guys, and I'm really gonna miss you guys. I will remember you all forever. I'm so proud of you. Stay motivated in this next phase of your life. Keep dreaming, keep working hard, and always stay true to who you are. Class of 2021, congratulations. Ms. McKenzie is so proud of you guys. Congratulations.
Thank you, Ms. McKenzie. So please direct your attention to the screen for a special performance from our internationally renowned Jefferson dancers.
What's that sound like to you?
Nobody, boy, I got my lip gloss on. Shut up, why you talking when you know that this my song? This ain't really the night to blow me up, I ditch my phone. 5 shots, ready to party, throwing it back as principal. Throwing it back like fish and pole, throwing it back like fish and pole. All in your junk like physical, that's just how we do it, not a rhyme or a reason. We signing broads in the front while you look off in the bleachers. We pulling up the way we do to keep the audience tweeting. The farther we going up, it's like the harder they reaching. If you see my I tell them record it and keep it. A couple twins sitting pretty pretty, no Victoria's Secret.
I beat my face, moving fast cause the Uber on the way. Taking pictures, make sure you can't see no less. That wig secure like the money in a safe. I look like babe, now I'm on the way. Let you know when I'm about a mile away. When I'm outside, please don't make me wait. The party's starting when we pull up to the gate. Girl, we so late. And tonight we on 100. 100. No drop out, no baby, my heart's keeping it cute. Ooh, ooh, that's just what I do. And that's just how we do it. Yeah, you could do it.
The Gucci store, push your limit, you ain't good enough. All you fellas say that you lost without me. All my shorties feel like I dodged the county. Cuffing with you feel like jail, buddy. I can't even exhale, buddy. Cookie like holy grail, you know that. You gon' make me need bail, you know that. Caught dipping with your friend, you ain't even had man lying on your, you know that. Got me a bag for the brick, you know that. Control them, so the pays if I throw back all this cash for real. I'ma make you feel. It's all I can give you. Kiss me more. We're so young, boy, we ain't got nothing to lose. Oh, it's just principle. Baby, hold me, cause I like the way it groove. Oh, darling. Boy, write your name, I can do the same. Ooh, I love the taste. Oh, la, 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 la. All on my tongue, I want it. Boy, write your name, I can do the same. Ooh, I love the taste. Oh, la, 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 la. All on my tongue, I want it. What's that sound like? I don't know. City. Yeah.
The internationally renowned Jefferson dancers. All right, our next speaker is Ayantu Borio, who is also a 4.0 achiever. Come on, Ayantu.
Hello everyone, good afternoon. My name's Ayantu. First things first, I want to congratulate our class of 2021. I can't believe we're graduating already. I mean, this is wild for me. These past 4 years, they've gone by so unreasonably fast. It does not feel like it's been 4 years since I walked into the cafeteria to pick up my schedule for my very first day of high school. I want to take this time to talk to my fellow graduates and do a bit of reflecting over our years here. Now, say what you will about those past 4 years, especially this past year and a half, but I think you're going to remember them. All of us for different reasons, of course, but some are collective memories. Like if you had Miss Shelton's class freshman year and we played the current events game every Friday, or if you ran into Petty, the security guard, in the hallways during passing period, you're not making it to class on time. We all know that. You're going to be late. I'll tell you a bit about my fondest memory. I was in the middle college office a lot, playing games, hanging out, and eating incredibly concerning amounts of popcorn in one sitting. We're not talking about that though. The whole fall term, my junior year, I played Super Mario World right before my PCC class with just me and whoever else was in there. Whether I knew them or not, as soon as they walked in, I'd always just hand them a remote. And by the end of the fall term, when we finally got to the boss level, we had a small crowd cheering us on. Even though we had established friend groups in our class, The middle college office just felt like a place where you could hang out with anyone. That's what made Jeff feel like such a happy and special space for me. It was so fun and lively, and I rarely ever had an uneventful day there. Whether graduates, your most prominent memories of high school were happy, sad, or cringy, they're just memories now. They're over. These past 4 years may have been a big thing. You know, it's high school, and for me, they were some of the best years of my life. So far, they're only one level. You can think of the act as moving our tassel to the other side, as sliding down the flagpole at the end of a Super Mario level. I'm proud of myself for clearing it, and you all should be too. One last thing before I end this, I want to say my thank yous. First to my family, to my dad for dropping me off every day, to my mom for picking me up every day, and to my sister for dealing with my constant random phone calls and always making time for me. I'd like to thank my teachers, especially Mr. Rose, who taught me English 8th grade, sophomore, and junior year, Ms. Shelton, my history teacher and mock trial coach, and Mr. Ballman, my pre-calculus teacher. You all saw something special in me, and you kept supporting me until I could see it too. And one last big thank you to all the friends I've made at Jeff and to anyone I've talked to or hung out with. Thank you for spending time with me. I really appreciate it, and I really appreciate you. Now, on to the next level of life, graduates. Congratulations, class of 2021.
Nice job, y'all too. So we're pleased to be able to bring you another Jefferson dance performance by a graduating senior, also a 4.0 achiever, Zoe Risgel, choreographed by Jefferson dance teacher Rachel Slater. Check out the video. So that was amazing. Next, we have a student speaker who is Miss Wendy Janae Green, another valedictorian and student body co-president. Welcome, Wendy.
me take out this mask. You'd think I'd be used to this by now. I'm not. What's poppin', demos? I figured I could get up here and talk about, how much I love you guys and how proud I am of you. Or I could stand up here and complain about how a worldwide pandemic destroyed what possibly could have been the best years of my high school career. But I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna talk about how much fun I had at Jeff and how the community at Jeff has really helped me through a lot. Freshman year, I remember my first day like it was yesterday. I convinced myself I was gonna walk in, keep my head down, and just do the work. That's not what happened. As I'm sure you all know, I have not always been this upstanding student that I am today. I used to be the most valuable players of the hallway. Whether it was first period or seventh period, you could catch me in student services or center hall. I was never in class. But after multiple conversations with staff members, I knew I could never truly be successful until I got it together. By sophomore year, I had really come into myself. From hosting assemblies to morning announcements to speaking at staff meetings, I had really found my place at Jeff, and it wasn't the hallways. Junior year, I started off good. I honestly don't remember much, considering it was cut short and quarantine and lockdown is really all I remember. Every day was filled with watching Netflix, Hulu, Disney Plus, and TikTok, while also trying to figure out how to work Zoom and Google Meet. But by senior year, I'm sure we are all pros, although we are still trying to figure out how to turn our cameras on during class. The highlight of my senior year was registration, because it was the one time that we got to see all of each other. Although our high school experience got cut short, I'm still grateful for all the time that we got to spend together. I want to take a moment to give some shout outs. First, I want to shout out my family for dealing with my craziness and supporting all of my decisions. I also want to shout out Petty for all of his words of wisdom. I want to shout out Miss May, Miss Michaela, Miss Jen, Miss Brown, Miss Trish, and all of the other SEI coordinators for pushing me even when I didn't believe in myself. And shout out to Maestra Pamela for being the best Spanish teacher for 3 years straight and making learning fun. I also want to shout out Brittany and Gregory for letting me take naps in their offices, dealing with my craziness, and always encouraging me to do my best once I woke up. Next year, I will be attending Howard University to fulfill my dream of becoming a lawyer. But no matter where I am, I will always be a demo for life. And one last time, once again, my name is Winnie J, and I hope you guys have a shapoppin' day. Congratulations, class of 2021.
Yes, Wendy, we definitely gonna have a shapoppin' day. This weather, this venue, this is just wonderful. It's so nice just to see you guys and to be close to the families. And last year was a drive-by graduation, so this year we get a chance to be with each other and celebrate these young people. So next, I would just like to introduce the board. The board has some words, and it's gonna be on the video.
Oh, class of 2021, you are my heroes.
Every generation is faced with something, right? But I think some generations are faced with more than others.
This has been a really unique senior year because of the unexpected happening.
Extraordinary circumstances over the last 15 months.
Being isolated from each other, being isolated from your teachers.
The class of 2021 is so special because we completed our high school careers in a uniquely challenging year. In the face of many obstacles, a global pandemic among them, we persevered.
What I think is unique about this class of 2021 is their ability to mentor and lead other students.
These kids, having gone through the pandemic, having gone through comprehensive distance learning, I think more adaptable than kids that have not been through this experience.
I think this class will be remembered as an example of how people can rise to an occasion.
That gaining of a different kind of rhythm will help the students of this class think about what is normal and how do we build our society and what do we ask of people.
The parents, the grandparents, this whole community is proud of them.
My hopes for all of you are that you have found that spark.
Whether they're moving on to college, or they're moving on to a career, or moving on to some other life adventure.
Congratulations, you've gone through more hoops than any class that I know of.
So excited for the class to walk across the stage to move from students of PPS to graduates of PPS and join the rest of the alums.
I'm hopeful that this class has very unique gifts. There's nothing can top the high you get from being an active member of the community.
Whatever it is you've had to deal with, whatever your circumstances, you're here. You've done it.
I would just like to thank the class of 2021 for these last 13 years. I wish all of us well as we emerge into the world and work to shape it anew.
Get out there and get vaccinated, get a job, change the world, and hug each other.
Thank you, board members. We appreciate you. One of those board members was a Jefferson student, Mr. Nathan Shute. Appreciate you, Nate, being on the board. Next, I would like to welcome our regional superintendent and former Jefferson High School principal, Ms. Margaret Calvert, and my friend for 13 years, Ms. Calvert.
I was waiting for someone to tell me I was on mute. That is not a phrase I'm going to miss, just so everybody knows. Good afternoon. Oh, I'm going to wait. You got to give it back to me. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Thank you. Wow, demos. I cannot tell you how good it is to see you. It has been far too long. Welcome to our class of 2021. Welcome to our families, our teachers and staff, and our honored guests. It is wonderful to be here today, together as our Jefferson community. I'm humbled to speak with you today, graduates. Today is your day. You are the headline. Demo Class 2021 graduates. You own the headline and the entire narrative. During your time at Jefferson, you've spent countless hours looking behind the headlines to find the story underneath. This is where you find the richness, the nuance, the complexity. So while the headlines catch our attention, and you, the class of 2021, certainly caught our attention, we have to take some time, dig a little deeper, not accept the dominant narrative, and see the people who are the story. Today, I want to share 3 stories of people that are layered and invite us to think beyond the headline. The first is tennis great Naomi Osaka. That's all right, you can clap it up for Naomi, you bet. She used her platform to raise awareness without speaking a single word. Last year, during the US Open, as she walked onto the court by herself into pretty much an empty stadium, she sent messages across the world by every name that she wore on her face and on her mask as she walked into that space. Every name of a black man or woman who had been killed by police. This month, she walked into the French Open, refused to speak to reporters, to take questions during press conferences, citing her mental health. With that, she was fined and threatened by the French Federation for taking steps to take care of herself as a woman of color in a predominantly white sport. She reminds us that finding your voice means speaking in a way that is true to you. Vaccines and the coronavirus dominated headlines for months. Over the past year, day after day, we've been briefed by Dr. Fauci as we struggled to find our way through this pandemic. Fauci, Pfizer, and Moderna have become household names. But today, I want to talk to you about someone who we do not hear enough about, and that's Dr. Kizmekia Kizzy Corbett. Dr. Corbett is a viral immunologist who works for the National Institute of Health. She is a Black female research scientist who led the team that developed the Moderna vaccine. She worked behind the scenes on one of the greatest scientific breakthroughs of the 21st century. I share her story with you because although Dr. Fauci has essentially been the face of our response to the coronavirus, it is efforts from people like Dr. Corbett that are often downplayed. She reminds us that there will be times in your life where you feel that your efforts are not noticed, but you are the breakthrough. Finally, I want to talk about Darnella Fraser. She is a 17-year-old Black woman who had the courage and the fortitude to pull out her cell phone and film an excruciating and horrifying footage of George Floyd and the murder that we all witnessed. On May 25th, 2020, her trip to a corner store with her younger cousin ended up changing our world. Her footage was a catalyst for a racial reckoning that reverberated across the country and is one of the most important civil rights documents of our generation. I share her story to remind us that it is through resolute action that we profoundly affect the world around us. In a year we have spent so much time apart and have seen so much, I hope you will remember Naomi Osaka, Dr. Corbett, and Darnella Fraser. As you leave Jefferson, please carry us with you and know that we are always here for you. We hear you, we see you, and you have changed us forever. Your journey through high school has come to an end. The joys, the challenges, and now finally the celebrations. Embrace the richness and the complexity. Don't settle for the headlines. Find the nuance. See each other. You are incredible young people. You've left an indelible impression on us, and we cannot wait to see all that you will do. We are so proud of you. We love you. Congratulations, class of 2021. I'm going to do my best, Mr. Allen. See how deep I can get. Demos, I say.
All righty. Yes, thank you for letting us love your kids. We really appreciate that. Graduates, parents, special guests, we have reached the much anticipated part of the evening or the afternoon, the distribution of diplomas. So without further delay, in accordance with the requirements set forth by the State of Oregon and Portland Public School Board of Education, I, with the counseling staff, attest that the following graduates have completed all the requirements and are deserving of a high school diploma. Families, I present to you the Jefferson High School Democrat graduating class of 2021. Yeah. Thank you.
I gotta grab my mask. Excuse me.
Is this on though? Wait. Kylene Conley. Kavash Johnson Madison. Malik Robinson. Diego Macias. Naylan Brady. Birch Roberts. Zeta Johnson. Charlotte Lynch. Quincy Dunlap. Jack Thake. Gabriel Madlangbayan. Caleb Limnell. Charlie Wright McCullum. Carlos Garcia. Ruby DeWild. Sophia McAdam. Rigoberto Matias Miguel. Claire Osband Lewis. Kayla Pierce. Brianna Moore. Kevin Goldsby. Sione Penatoa. Luis Hernandez. Cassidy Jones. Alejandra Rivas. Haley Prasad. Tali Langi Amavai. Ava Lee Kennedy. Jasper Bolivar Sargent. Theo Swalem. Mati Berhi. Naomi Roebuck Sacco. Naima Roebuck Sacco. Dazani Roberts. Shiloh Thanos Young. Tiernan O'Neill. Oh yeah, I was like, I didn't know. Brianna Lamberth. Tajane Coleman. Anaya Nash. Hadea Woods. Matine Ritchie. Brooke Majors. Scooby Jackson. Brett Panicello Campbell. Ashante Richmond. Paris Rhodes. Tenzin Ziki. Amari Ross. Jalen Lampard. Eric Ceniceros. Kendall McCone. Harper Pierce Mitchell. Vincent Portillo. Laisha Hernandez Gonzalez. Noah Makuloa. Rosanna McKnight. Brianna Bennett. Kilani Howe. Morgane Egan Parks. Samantha Gonzalez Velasquez. Mary Wynn. Tess Messina. Talia Richley. Ayantu Borillo. Coleman Henner. Owen Mitchum. Dorothy Ritter. Shayla Scribner. Brandon York. Dominic Vanderwolf. Noah Kobos Garrett. Darian Chapman. Oh. I got him. Edgar Gayhart. Marley Honnell. Naima Johnson. Jariana Kazi, aka Jaja. Carmelo Gonzalez Gomez. Adam Stratton. Claire Paquin. Richard Levin. Sage Morgello. Jesse Cordero. Ocean Stanger Ferguson. Soren Whitwer. Max Cheskin. Desmond Adams. Jean Carlos Geigel. Jack Strobel. Miles Rinbarger. Alexander Mendoza. Samantha Leyva Gonzalez. Safi Beya. Hawa Ibrahim. Jackson Bartolo Diego. Bernardo Jimenez Ramos. Jose Ambrosio Polido. Maria de Jesus Rangel Canizal. Camry Montgomery. McKaylee Carter. Alea Allen. Jaron Bearfield. Amara Moore. Markel Whitmore. Dia Frazier. Rohan Singh. Corey Davis. Miles Castillo. Saul Shea. Anthony Branch. Angelo Lascano Huff. Kamali Ransom. Carolina Nacimiento Carvalho. Luam Solomon. Owen Jablonski. Lillian Carnesi Driscoll. Luna Rodriguez. Annika Schneewind. Josephine Borquist. Carla Smith. Zoe Rigel. Jasmine Jones. DeAndre Jones. Justin Bradley. Nathan Rollins Kabange. Keyshawn Campbell. Aubrey Cheney. Sky Roberts. Ariasha Lewis. Latisse Taylor. Jason Davis. Trey Anderson III. Isaiah Johnson. Amandre DeBose. Takaya Green. Demir Collins. Dante Myrick. Demario Jameson. Caleb Harvey. Malachi Spinks. Brandon Hobson Jr. Sadiman Jaramillo. Natalie Satina Huchin. Faduma Saeed. Brisa Somieda Ruiz. Sylvia Fish. Lulu Davies. Tuesday Jones. Dahlia Pettit. Rory Hayden. Tegan Folk. Jordan Britt. Kimani Russell. Isaiah Brister. Malik Wilkerson. Malachi McKelvey. Quentin Portis. Ann Freeman. Joe Bickle Coyne. Charlicia Jenkins Webster. Elias Boatner. Zoe Diskin. Shania Sweet. Michael Doffelmeyer. Sophia Mann. Wendy Janae Green. Zadie Jones. Dashel Rucka. Alora Batson. Ian Dugo. Joseph Benton. Theodora Bott. Anthony Cortez. Nathaniel Shu. Lucero Chavez. Ruby Ramirez. Stephanie Guardado. Keyshawn Waters.
And we're going to wait till all the graduates get over there. Then we're going to turn the tassels, and then we are out of here.
We have the superintendent's video.
Oh, that's right. Also, we got the superintendent's video that we also going to watch, I think, right now. We're going to watch that.
As superintendent of the Portland Public Schools, I am so proud of this class of 2021. Congratulations. It's my absolute privilege to recognize this important milestone in your educational journey. Because of a lot of individual effort and perseverance, and I know that that journey has also come with a great deal of support from family, from friends, from teachers, and other adults who have supported you along this way. So not only am I absolutely proud of your efforts as a graduate of PPS, but I also want to give a shout out to the grandparents, the aunts and uncles, the cousins, the friends, your peers on campus, and most importantly, all of those supportive adults, the teachers and the other folks on campus who really, I hope, help to keep your personal goals in mind as you think about your post-secondary career. Because of your experience here in the Portland Public Schools, you're walking away with some critically important skills that are going to help you be successful in navigating and continuing to accomplish the goals that you have for yourself. Here at PPS, we talk about this graduate portrait, the skills that we hope that each one of you have as a result of your experience with us. We hope that you are prepared to really lead a more socially just world. This class of 2021 is special for a couple of reasons. We've dealt with a pandemic that has challenged us to learn in new and different ways. We have been at the epicenter of a long overdue racial uprising, and there's been an economic crisis that has impacted so many of our families. And through it all, you've shown a great deal of perseverance and resilience in staying focused on your learning and on your learning goals. So to that, my hat's off to you. Class of 2021, thank you for your grace, your flexibility, and your perseverance. Thank you for inspiring all of us. Your legacy will shine brightly for generations to come.
All right. So we're going to make this official, class of 2021. I know you're still coming in. I'll give you a couple more minutes to get over there. Well, Wendy J, that's me.
They're making their way up now, so I can see Megan going up.
All right, let's do it. Seniors, class of 2021s, everyone stand. Stop where you are. Any of you seniors, just stop where you are. Everybody stand. All right, you guys, get that tassel on the right side. Make sure it's on the right side of your hat. All righty. You got to be able to have a left hand now. With your left hand, you're going to take your tassel and move it to the left. You have officially graduated, class of 2021.
Trying to survive. I believe that life is a prize, but to live doesn't mean you're alive. Don't worry about me and who I fire. I get what I desire, it's my empire. And yes, I call the shots, I am the umpire. I sprinkle holy water upon the vampire. In this very moment I'm king. In this very moment I slay Goliath with the sling. This very moment I bring, put it on everything, that I will retire with the ring, and I will retire with the crown. Yes, no, I'm not lucky, I'm blessed. Yes, clap for the heavyweight champ, me. But I couldn't do it all alone. We, Young Money raised me, grew up out in Paisley, Southside Jamaica, Queens, and it's crazy, cause I'm still hood, Hollywood couldn't change me. Shout out to my haters, sorry that you couldn't faze me. Ain't being cocky, we just vindicated. Best believe that when we done this moment, we'll be syndicated. I don't know, this night just remind me of everything they deprived me of. Put your drinks up, it's a celebration every time we link up. We done did everything they could think of. Greatness is what we on the brink of. I wish that I could have this moment for life. For life. For life. Cause in this moment I just feel so alive. 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 I wish that I could have this moment for life. For life. For life. This is my moment, I just feel so alive. Alive. Alive.
What I tell them hoes, bow, bow, bow to me, drop down to your knees. Young Money, the mafia, that's where the love sees. I'm in the Dominican, Big Papi Ortiz, doing target practice, all these just aiming to please. Shout out to the CEO, 500 degrees. Shout out to the OVO, Red Wings and Fatigues. Ah, wanna be friends, how coincidental. This supposed to be our year, we ain't get the memo. A young king, pay me a gold. 40 got a bunch of he ain't even. These be dropping songs, they ain't even cold. Weezy on top and that ain't even home yet. Yeah, be very afraid. These other rappers getting bodied and carried away. Get me and Nicki getting married today. And now you that be hating could catch a bouquet. Ooh, yeah, you a star in my eyes. You and all them white girls, party of 5. Are we drinking a little more? I can hardly decide. I can't believe we really made it, I'm partly surprised. I swear, this one for the books, man. I swear that this as fun as it looks, man. I'm really trying to make it more than what it is. Cause everybody dies, but not everybody lives.
That I could have this moment for life.
for life, for life. 'Cause in this moment I just feel so alive, alive, alive. I wish that I could have this moment for life, for life, for life. This is my moment, I just feel so alive, alive, alive. This is my moment, I waited all my life, I could tell it's time. Drifting away, I'm one with the sunset, I have become alive. I wish that I could have this moment for life, for life, for life. 'Cause in this moment I just feel so alive, alive, alive. I wish that I could have this moment for life, for life, for life. This is my moment, I just feel so alive, alive, alive.
In the distance, I can be underneath them. In an instant, I know the road here's gonna take me. No, I won't fall, but if I did, nothing could break me. Don't let fear get in front of you. Know just where you wanna go. Something that you should know. You're in for such a beautiful ride, and so I believe, oh I believe, I believe, believe.
2021 has been real, but I'm out.
Now walk it out. Now walk it out. Now walk it out.
Southern style DJ. DJ Montana track.
Walk it out.
DJ
Southside walk it out.
We at it again, baby.